City News is brought to you by East Brewster Lawyers Rotorua, celebrating 100 years of legal excellence and innovation.
Good evening, Rotorua. Tonight on City News. Leadership Week guest speaker Pat Snedden says Māori have a big part to play in the future leadership of the country. Dock Ranger Maurice Wilkie says investigations are continuing into the illegal laying of cyanide at the Okatana Reserve, and the Chief signed utility back Tom Marshall for 2 years. Leadership Week events are well underway, with a successful breakfast launch held yesterday and the Community Leadership Awards, which were announced on Friday. Leadership Week is an annual event for all ages that highlights the value that great leadership provides for New Zealand. Invited guest speaker Pat Snedden also spoke at a community event at the Council Civic Chamber yesterday. Mr Snedden is Chief Crown Treaty Negotiator and involved with Manaikalani Education Trust. He told Wayne Douglas that Māori have a big part to play in the future leadership of our country.
I think their leadership is very widespread in the community, and it is about people who are in positions of public responsibility, be they Māori or Pāga, in whatever institution they come, contributing the very best they can to recognising that we empower our country if we have a really positive, progressive view of the treaty, and we depower ourselves if we simply see the difficulties around the implementation of treaty in our public institutions as being insurmountable. I've never subscribed to that view. I've chaired Housing New Zealand, I've chaired district health boards, I've chaired many bodies, and without exception I've found that when you start to apply an intelligent approach to the aspects of rangatiratanga, Māori self-development, with kawanatanga, the exercise of the Crown or the functions of the Crown as councils do.
It's a blend of both.
It's a blend of both. You can actually animate for everybody a much better outcome.
The Department of Conservation continues to monitor the Okatana Scenic Reserve after the illegal laying of cyanide baits in the reserve. Last week, the department conducted tests on samples of cyanide found. Dock Ranger Maurice Wilkie says the illegal baiting was found in a popular area of the reserve.
It's opposite the Okatana Education Centre. It's one of the probably more popular walking tracks in the area, so it's a short walk, probably only a half, 3/4 an hour's walk around the loop. But it's a real concern that this happens, because there's certainly really real danger of someone getting poisoned.
The Ogo tourist attraction has a new feature for locals and tourists to enjoy called the Fish Pipe. Group Manager Melissa Craig says Ogo inventors Andrew and David Akers created the Fish Pipe for operators who may not have the landscape available to run the traditional Ogo. She says the idea has taken off with orders for the fish type coming from overseas.
Particular fish pipe is here to basically showcase it to people that may be interested. So this one will be here permanently, but we've actually got 19 others around the world, from 5-star resorts in Maui, Hawaii, through to a new one that's going into Yas Island in Abu Dhabi in the next 4 weeks. So yeah, really exciting, along with another 3 that have just been installed for summer in the States. So yeah, lots of good developments.
In sport tonight.